So where do you want to work?
Every Friday in this 6th grade class, you'll find Mammoth Heights Elementary teacher Jenny Stafford moving at full speed. Instead of giving a lesson, she's supporting her students, ensuring that they have everything that they need as they independently learn.
Do you have like a round thing because I wanted to put my graph on my poster.
The wet wipe thing, you can use any of that. Their Friday days are driven by them. If you want to see how your data from your surveys can come up as a graph, this young lady can teach you. And I am a coach and a tool. I'm a resource for them. Okay, I'm gonna turn it.
Ms. Stafford and her team have implemented an idea that originated at Google called 80-20.
80% of the time, the kids are focused on content standards and we are guiding them in that direction. And 20% of the time, they pick a topic that they are passionate about.
It's not like regular class time where we're asking the questions and then the teacher's answering them. We're asking the questions to ourselves and then we get to answer them.
I just think it's awesome because you're actually active the whole time. Like, you're not just sitting there reading books and researching and Googling. Like, you're trying to email, and I built this like little Lego model thing of DNA right here.
This is all they're learning.
The goal is for the kids to eventually pitch their projects to an authentic audience.
We have students from high school, business leaders, analyzing and listening to what they have come up with.
During the first year, the students started close to home.
They call it the sewer because they think they're sewer pipes.
By taking ownership of their own classroom.
This is my students' classroom, I should say. It was designed by the students last year who had an idea that they wanted a classroom that was a little more 21st century. Yep, I see it. Most everything in here moves around so they can work independently, they can collaborate, they can change how the room looks according to what they need and how they feel.
Our students wrote a grant. They were testing things out. They were interviewing other students. They were doing their research. And they put together and said, this is what we need.
Mammoth Heights principal Shauna Martin says this transformation is one of many ripples seen following the launch of the Primary Innovation Studio.
Has really caused other teachers to then say, hey, I have some ideas as well. The biggest changes that we have seen overall is looking at how do we look at collaboration? How do we truly set up classroom environments that lead to where students can work together, can discuss, can communicate, really those 4 C's, without the teacher owning that environment, that it's student owned.
Do I have anybody who would like to share their findings today?
Throughout the building, you won't find many teachers' desks because the classrooms are now more focused on what kids, not adults, need.
What our teachers have discovered is that if I look at my environment a little bit differently and I give some more options to my students and my whole class, then naturally I have to teach a little bit differently.
I think the big paradigm shift has been from really get away from trying to teach the class and really teaching the individuals within the class.
So now 42 now count by ones.
Every classroom is a bit different, but even first graders are given the freedom to move.
A lot of people misunderstand or misapply the term structure. And that's another conversation Mary Lisa and I have been having all year long. That structure does not necessarily mean teacher dominated and everybody's doing the same thing at the same time.
With a little more room to move, the kids are able to find their own paths to the answer.
If I just wanted the answer, I would show them how to use the calculator on there. What I want them doing is finding a bunch of different ways of showing the same concept.
There's also a different way to do it. If you have 18 and you add 35, you get the same answer.
Cool.
It's this type of student empowerment.
I like coming to this class.
A love of learning.
It's really fun and bright and colorful.
And student-oriented classroom environments.
Awesome.
That have become the hallmark of the ripple effect started in the Primary Innovation Studio and now radiating across the district.
You never knew that we were capable of this stuff.
Nice job, sweetheart.